paired off now.
Great, look at that. Good for them.
Well, here we are. I'll be back to collect you all later, so follow the feet, learn the steps, no mistakes, or you'll be trapped here forever.
Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back to get back on the train, the Infinity Train. Season 3, Episode 3 is what I'll be reacting to today. Really enjoying Season 3 so far. I know a couple of people said this either is their favorite season or they like it a lot. And so far, it's been dealing with Grace and Simon, the two leaders of the Apex, who are looking to lure some more children over to their side. The human side on the train, stay on the train, get your number up, all that sort of thing, cause chaos, mischief, whatnot. Get the things here. I think they used the word entitled last time. We're entitled to these things. So anyway, they found a new kid, a girl named Hazel, who mysteriously does not or has a number, but is mysteriously turned off seemingly, or it's not glowing like it should. Simon thinks that it's due to 1-1 doing that, trying to hide her or maybe other kids from them. It's definitely a possibility. I don't know. However, this girl has a protector, what they would call a null, named Tuba. It's like a big kind of gorilla thing that is, I think, so their plan is to take Hazel back, who wants to go as she's never seen other kids before. That's another thing that we figured out last time, or we didn't figure it out. It's a question I have. This girl doesn't seem to know much about anything, even stuff that would be like from the real world, like what a kid means or whatever. Or this girl doesn't seem to know like common terms from the real world or whatnot. So interesting to figure out what that's about. But yeah, Grace plans to lose the null here Tuba on the way back to the rest of the group in whatever car they're in. I guess back to the mall car. And I'm thinking it's not gonna be so easy. This is a pretty intimidating creature, despite their voice, and it seems to be attached to Hazel. That they kind of like raising her or something, I guess. They had apparently been talking about staying in that jungle car, which was the last episode, but now instead they're gonna be moving on to the Debutante ball car. So, I'm only like vaguely aware of what a debutante ball is. I think it's like, I don't know, they didn't do them where I'm from, as far as I know, but I think it's something that like girls do, and maybe teenage girls or something like that. Like it might be more of like a southern thing or something, but it's some kind of like party where they have to like dress up and act ladylike or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll find out more about it this time here. But yeah, I'm excited to roll right into it. Let's do it with the Debutante ball car. All right, things are heating up. I really did enjoy season 2, but I will say this season 3 so far is a little more interesting, or there seems to be more possibilities for what we can have here. So of all like the kind of 4 main characters so far here in the season, we got a little bit of background info on all of them, I would say. So
The mighty Tuba.
well, we'll see if how quickly she's catching on to what Grace and Simon are up to. At the end there, she's already side-eyeing Grace a bit. Said something about she had kids that she no longer has, so I wonder if it would be. I mean, I've been wondering about what they're doing, the Apex, like with trashing all the cars. Like, I even when they went in the turtle car, I was thinking like, are they actually gonna hurt like the animal type of nulls? I could kind of see, at least with, even though they're talking and all this stuff, like the glass guy from this episode, if they broke him, or like the light from the first one, whatever. But that's different than like a turtle or a monkey or something type, like killing them or whatever. So I don't know what happened to their kids. It might be something unrelated, but and who knows how kids even work on the train like that for these so-called nulls. Interesting though. So some backstory there.
Hazel, last name unknown.
There is an unknown backstory, so she, like I was kind of thinking last time based on what we saw when we met her, and then again this time obviously she doesn't seem to remember anything from her life outside of the train. Obviously she's still pretty young, and we know that people do age, like on the train. It's not like the time standing still thing that I initially thought when I first started the show. But then this time so like just based on the last episode, I was like, oh, maybe she came on as like somehow as a baby or something. But based on this one, she does have some type of memory of, like, she said she had dance lessons or whatever, but then she couldn't remember who her parents are. So it seems like some type of amnesia type setup here. So that's interesting.
Simon Laurent.
That had, Grace alluded to some type of null that he had. I guess maybe protecting him or, helping him, whatever. When he came on the train as, I believe, a 10-year-old, they told us the other time. And then he seems to be maybe even ashamed or something about it, or like doesn't want to talk about it, at least what happened. But is that coming from like what he did to this null, or what he let be done to it, or is it like that he had it in the first place? I don't know, maybe a little bit of both. He's probably a little confused here.
And Grace Monroe.
We got some of her backstory of, like, we already knew she didn't like adults and whatnot. She's been on the train a long time, like probably at least if she's 18 and Simon came out when he was 10, she was there first. She's got to probably came out when she was 9 or possibly younger, probably not too much younger based on the story she told with like other girls or whatever. I don't know if it's supposed to be her parents are, well, they must be like rich or something and like too busy for her, but also wanted to like force other stuff on her, like this instructors or whatever. So she had some story about like not getting invited out by the other kids or whatever that she's still holding on to all these years later, which obviously there is an Arrested Development type situation here with her specifically, and Simon too, I guess, and like some of these other kids probably, where they've been on the train so long they don't remember, or what they do remember from the real world. Obviously for her it was a negative association with a lot of things, so, but then she did go along with it, for Hazel's sake and to get through the car. So we'll see. I wonder if this is going to cause friction going forward between the two, her and Simon, over following along with the train's rules, and then if like she, because of Hazel, because I could also see like she probably isn't bonding with all these other kids because like she's in charge of them, in the same way, and like there's a bunch of them, whatever. But now there's just one singled out, so and they're doing this journey together, so you could see where the connection would form here. Then we saw, she doesn't realize it yet, but her number just went down a bunch, it looked like there. So, I mean, she's not going to be happy with that, obviously, and maybe it will cause her to, at least initially, go against doing train stuff or helping Hazel or something, but we'll have to see. It is always really funny to hear them talking about one as like the evil conductor, and obviously the fake conductor, what they think is the real one, they don't even realize. I guess they've only seen them with the helmet, whatever. That's another thing. I think they said, it was one of the two who said they were saved,
and even saved my life once,
by that conductor. I don't remember which one said it, but we know that is Amelia, was that her name? It was like a British woman, basically, that we got her backstory at the end of season 1. So, but they don't even know about her or that it's even a woman or anything like that. So, now that we're on season 3, we have all type of different perspectives here, and we know some things that other characters don't, vice versa. So, pretty good. Anyway, I'm excited for episode 4 of the season here. Do join me back for that next time. Do subscribe to the channel here if you're not already. Feel free to comment, like, all of those YouTube type things. But until then, I'll be departing the train once again for now. Peace.
where's the exit?